Typical bully. Well guys, we're back out here this morning in our sweet potato patch. Now this is a patch that the deer just mowed down. Well, since using Billy's bone sauce, we've been able to stop the deer. That was 4 weeks ago. Now, they've all come back and they look like they're doing really good. But my number of days are up. My 125 days has transpired to be able to dig these. And I want to check and see that after they were eat off and they've come back, did it affect them as far as their size or anything? So this is going to be our test on that, because I don't actually know. We haven't actually done anything with them. We just left them alone. Didn't know if they'd even come back. So what I'm going to do is choose one plant on the end of the row here, and I'm going to try to get some of these vines back out of the way. We'll feed them to the pigs, and we're going to dig one plant and just see how well they've come forward. Get rid of some of the vines out of here. Good thing about this is some really good animal feed. And we don't waste none of it here, I can tell you that for sure.
The pig's gonna enjoy that, I can tell you.
I think they will. We usually give them to the cows, but the cows have plenty to eat in the fields and everything, and the pigs are in the pen. So I'd whole lot rather give it to them. And plus, we're trying to grow the pigs off as quickly as possible with good, healthy stuff for them to eat. And we're going to try to see if we can't sort out some of these vines here. Now these, the best I remember, I didn't look at my book, but these I think were the white sweet potatoes. I can just about tell because the way the vines are running. White sweet potatoes have such I mean, they have a really big vining system that that just takes off and goes wacko. That's one reason my daddy always told me, if you want potatoes, you make sure you plant the white ones, because if you plant white ones, you're going to have potatoes. So we're going to see. I'm about to get down to, I don't know if this was actually the plant on the end of the row or not, but it's kind of hard to tell.
Everything runs together here.
Yeah, everything kind of like just runs together. And some of them may come from the other rows over yonder. I want to make sure I don't mess with them.
That's off one plant.
This is just off of one plant here, yeah.
Look how it's still going. Wow.
They just get so intertangled up. So, all right. A few more here.
More is coming off that one plant, but you're pulling a. I guess it's all right.
It's all right. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah. Oh, there is another plant on the end up there. Looks like it might be. It ain't gonna hurt them to be thrown all up in amongst one another. All right, we're about to get there, guys. These old chamber bitters. I don't think there's no getting rid of them things. I don't even try anymore. That one there ran slam to the okra over yonder. All right.
There is another plant right here somewhere.
I believe there is. I believe there's another one on the end over there. Okay. We made it there. Let's see what we got here. Now I'm gonna start way back out here. Now you gotta realize it ain't rained here now in probably over a week. And we've had over 100-degree heat indices every day. So this ground's gonna be like concrete. So
it dries out so fast.
Yeah. Now there's a little one way out here on the outside edge.
White, you have to be very careful because they grow everywhere.
Yeah, the white ones grow everywhere. Trying to be very careful. Now I'll tell you what I'm seeing. I'm seeing fire ants falling out of there.
Well, that's not good.
That
Ooh,
ain't
look
good.
at the potato.
And you know what? That's really a good eating potato.
That's
right
the size we like.
That's what I really like right there. I mean, you look at that. That's probably the perfect little potato for me and Wanda, because we don't eat a lot, you know, at one time. But this right here is really a
That's
nice.
a perfect size.
It's really the good size. When we're making fries and stuff like that, we take these little ones like this and use them for making sweet potato fries. We don't cut our old big ones up for that.
Look at there.
I'm trying not to make sure I don't job a potato. You know how these white ones are.
They're everywhere.
I'm going to take these to the pigs because they'll snack on them.
Yeah, all those little ends, they love that.
They'll love that.
Sweet meat. So technically, it's not going to hurt them to go another week or two.
I believe what we're going to do is we're probably, after digging this one, I think you're right. I think we should, now white ones go really deep, so I'm going to go make sure. You ain't missing something down in there. I'm not turning up no potatoes, so okay. Well, this is a consensus. The deer eating the tops off of them did have an effect on them. Because normally at 125 days, our potatoes are this size and larger, all of them are. And this is, we only ended up with one on that plant. The rest of them never matured. So my guess is we're going to be looking at another, probably another 3 weeks in order for them to get to the size that we really want. It's a little disheartening because we were kind of looking forward to maybe having a bunch of sweet potatoes right here, you know. It was the time, but that just goes to prove, you know, when nature steps in and does things to your plants, you gotta make you know, have a different application for what you do. We'll keep the small ones here. We'll give the little bitty ones to the pigs along with the vines. But guys, this was an experiment that we wanted to put out there and just say, hey, you don't always get what you want when you want it, you know. 125 days is up. Looks like we're going to end up going 150 to 160, possibly 200 days to get them to the size that we want to be able to have good canning potatoes and good storing potatoes, because there's no sense in digging a potato when they're this size right here, when we can leave them another 3 weeks and they'll all be that size, hopefully. We keep the deer out of them. So guys, if you're interested in the bone sauce that we used here to keep the deer out of this patch, go check out Perma Pasture Farms with Billy and Michelle. Billy has the bone sauce there. You can probably purchase it from him, I'm sure. It has worked for us. It's no rabbits been in here, no deer's been in here, nothing's been back since we put the bone sauce out. And I also have a sweet potato manual that I've written years ago. We've sold them nationwide right now, and they've been a hot seller for a long time. But if you don't have one and you're interested in one, go check out our Etsy store. This manual tells all about growing sweet potatoes, from the growing of the slips, every step of process along the way of growing them, from this right here, putting it in the ground, growing your slips, to harvesting it again. And it has color pictures from our property, not stuff pulled off the internet, from our land here, showing every step-by-step procedure, both white and reds. Guys, you can find it at the Etsy store, like I said, at deepsouthhomestead.etsy.com. We also have an English pea manual we've wrote over there for English peas. We're in the process of trying to put together some books for people to have to put in a notebook binder, so that when it comes time for gardening, they can look at these books and they can plant along and have a really good harvest. So guys, thank you so much for staying with us, and thank you so much for tuning in today and watching our sweet potato experiment here to see how it is after the deer has eaten them off. I think that we've all learned that when the tops get eat off of them, it's going to take a little bit longer to mature the potatoes. Come on. Woo. Come on, him. Suey. Suey, suey. Come on. Come on, baby boys.
They so picky, we'll see.
Well, they just got through eating all this dry feed. We'll see if they...
Yeah, it is a little... They might if they're hungry. Come on. There you go. Keep playing. You got it.
Like sucking a...
That's
like sucking a
this.
teat.
This got it first? Nope, that's that.
That's that.
That got it first. Ha!
That figured it out. Man, guys, we're at the garden over by the cabin. This one was ate off by the deer too. So we're going to check this one over here. Kind of get an idea and see about how it's doing. Just going to make sure the cows, because I know the cows will eat these vines here. The pigs eventually probably will, but it's new to them.
And they're full.
And plus they just ate, yeah, so.
But these came back beautiful too after the deer ate them.
They did. They came back really nice. Well, let's just be careful here because I see, you know, just like the other one.
See the ends sticking out.
Kind of do a check on these and see how they're doing.
French fry size.
There's a French fry one there. Get some of these chamber bitters out of the way.
Thank you.
We'll lay them there. Look at that.
There's another good bacon one.
There's two of them for me and Ms. Wanda today.
Several French fry potatoes.
The thing about whites is whites usually make a lot of potatoes per vine. And I'm noticing this year.
See, another 2 weeks, those would be good size, all baking potatoes. Wow, there's another good baking potato.
Yeah. Yeah, another couple of weeks, then would be.
So with the deer hitting them, at 2 to 3 more weeks at least to give them time to mature like you want them.
Yeah. It's just going to have to happen. Because these were planted at the same time the ones in the front was. And we run into the same, I mean, it's the same scenario. They're about the same size, you know, comparably. And like I said, there's no sense in wasting potatoes. It's been a good lesson for us about when, because the reason I say this is we've had comments of people saying, well, in other countries they take the leaves off the top of them to eat, and I agree with that. I've had Korean people harvest my leaves before, and then I've had them harvest the stems for stir fry and stuff like that. But my potatoes were already matured at the time, and they say in other countries they harvest the tops off of them as they're growing. But I'm kind of guaranteeing you they don't take as many off as the deer took off.
They pick and choose.
They probably just sample around and get the bigger or the younger tender leaves or something like that. The deer just got them all, and I think that it really knocked the plants back a lot, because normally we would be harvesting a lot bigger potatoes. So we're going to wait another couple of weeks, and we're going to dig another plant and see how it goes. What you doing here, girl?
They're enjoying this extra fencing you gave them. All this extra
really
grass. Okay, you don't have to tell him twice.
Oh, these cows, They love sweet potatoes now.
Look at little
You're not
Coco.
supposed to feed them the sweet potatoes raw, but the vines, oh boy, they love them.
Well, they love raw sweet potatoes.
They like raw sweet potatoes too. And the protein, they say it blocks the protein. It didn't hurt them cows. Look at them.
Look how healthy. Coco's saying, what are y'all doing? I can't even get him because of it. He's on the
I
other
see
side.
that Candy. That's a fine cow right there now. That is one fine cow right there.
That's your baby. She's
That's
the first.
my baby. She was the first one born here. She's Jersey Dexter cross. I think she got more of the Jersey than she did the Dexter. I mean, more of the Dexter than she did the Jersey. And I mean, she is.
Miss Nosy, she
What are
always
you
wants her a
doing?
sweet potato.
She thinks
You
she
ain't
knows
got a
that
piece
taste.
of
She
one?
ain't forgot.
You ain't got a piece of one?
Well, I might. Hold on.
Because Dixie's been our, Dixie was this one was our standoffish cow. And we tamed her by feeding her a sweet potato. Look at here.
Come here, Miss Dixie. Come here, Miss Dixie. Miss Dixie. Yeah. Come here, girl.
Dixie.
I know what's going to happen. Dolly's going to come up here and get it.
Yeah, Dolly's headed your way.
Dolly knows what this is my...
This is our first baby.
Our first baby right here. Yeah. Oh, now see, she heard. I'm sorry. I don't know if I got another one.
She missed out. See, he called you first.
I got a little
Look,
bitty
Candy. Come on, Candy likes them too. Candy loves them. Yeah. I don't have any either, Daisy. Y'all can't have our good taters. He give you a bite? Look. Give Candy one.
Where's Candy? Come here, Candy.
She's done one over the other way. You might as well give it to Dolly.
Two girls here. Come on. It's a good girl. It's okay.
Look, Daisy's over here nudging me. She wants one. She won't come up to you, but she's nudging me.
Miss Daisy, I don't know if I've got one.
He don't have any more. She's being so patient.
I know. I'm going to give you one, baby. You're going to have to take it and go, huh?
She said, thank you. They'll stand right here as long as we're here. Our sweet potato babies. Might be the nosy crew, but you bring a sweet potato. Look, them vines are almost gone.
Yeah, they're almost completely gone.
Mr. Dexter likes the vines.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we're at the third sweet potato patch. Now, the deer did not get into these. These have been growing fine. Now, these are red ones. These aren't the white ones. And these have they're not the number of days. These are only like 90 days. But I'm going to try to see the difference in one of these plants at 90 days that hasn't been eat off versus the ones at 125 that were ate off. Now, we chose one right on the end here. We're going to pull it up. Like I said, these are the red ones. They don't have as an invasive vine system as the white ones do. The old chamber bitter's back out of the way.
I see an end sticking out there. Whoa. Can you imagine at 120 days?
Yeah, but there's only one potato. And see, that's the difference between the reds and the whites.
One potato off the whole vine. There's a little one, but nothing.
Little one there. It's coming off that other vine over here.
Okay.
So we only really had one potato, but it's the same size as the white ones were at 90 days. So you can see the difference between plants that have been eat off and plants that have not been eat off. Those up yonder should have been twice the size that they were. So eating the plants off by deer does definitely make a difference.